Hello YouTube, this is the HVAC Budget channel bringing you another video about budget tools. Today we have the pocket screwdriver. We have first of all the rather old-fashioned tried and true model with the pocket clip. This is the Craftsman version. I believe I've seen several other companies virtually the same style. This is 5 inches long. You've got your straight edge, your Phillips. These are nice screwdrivers. I don't have any complaints about them. They work well. The pocket clips have held up fine. I've used these a couple days, but what I find frustrating is just that I have to carry two. It really sort of bothers me, but they work well. They seem to have, the Phillips does seem to have a thinner head, so it's able to reach a couple more precise screws. For instance, on a thermostat or a control board, it does seem to work a little bit better than some other versions. And the straight edge also seems to be a little bit smaller to reach some more precise screw heads. So I do like that about these. But again, I do not carry these full time because it's two screwdrivers. It's just one extra tool more than I feel like I need. But they're nice. Keep them as a backup in a toolbox. They're about $3 or $4 for a pack of two, I believe. So pretty nice screwdrivers. So the next tool we have is this 2-in-1. Now this particular one I got at Ace Hardware. I did see that Ace has their own with their own logo in red. I believe it is around $4 to $5. This one I picked up, I believe, around $2 to $3. But it does seem like the price on these has gone up as with everything else, I guess, has gone up as well. But anyway, this is a nice screwdriver. Your Phillips on one side, again, straight edge on the other. And it does seem to keep its retention. I've used this a lot. This has probably been the screwdriver I've used the most so far. But the one thing that does frustrate me about this one as well is that the Phillips or the straight edge here, is just not precise enough. It's not small enough to fit control board screws. Some of them have those tiny screws, and what I find happening is when you go in there, it starts to go in, but it's too thick to reach down and get those screws, or even on a thermostat. Unfortunately, the screwdriver just does not work. For many other things, it works well. And I was putting in, I believe it was CO detectors this past fall and winter, and it worked well for that, but just some of the smaller screws, it will not reach. So I ended up putting that also in my toolbox. I was looking for something a little bit smaller that would reach those hard to reach access points. But this is another great option. I'm sure it could be ground down, and I was thinking about trying to do that, at least on this side, but I haven't got around to doing that yet. All right, so I did pick up, this is the Titan version. This is, I would say, it looks like a knockoff of the Klein HVAC screwdriver or the electrician screwdriver. This seems to have a lot of the same features, but this I got at my local Advance, well, it wasn't Advance, but it was the O'Reilly Auto Parts store. And this one, again, it had 4 different bits. It had 2 different bits, but they had a different sign on each. And as you can see, those bits are gone. I lost all of them. So I paid around $7 or $8 for this. And unfortunately, it was a big disappointment. I was hoping this would almost be like a Klein Fighter. You could say a couple dollar cheaper alternative to the Klein pocket screwdriver, but it is not worth the money. So if you are looking at this, something similar to this, just, I guess, save your money up and try to spend a couple extra dollars for something that actually works. So that was disappointing, but I guess lesson learned. Just trying to try it out, see how it worked, but no go. Big disappointment. All right, so the last screwdriver we have is a $2 little tiny screwdriver from Walmart, and this one I was pretty sure would be a great disappointment, but for $2 I thought, well, it will work, and I was sort of hoping the bits would fit in, to be honest, this other screwdriver, and that I could use that, but the bits are just too big. They don't swap into that screwdriver. So that was disappointing. But so I just use this screwdriver as it is. And I have been actually pleasantly surprised with this one. I've been using this for a couple weeks now. This has become my primary screwdriver I put in my shirt pocket for work. And this is really nice. Again, you've got your smaller Phillips and flat edge there. And then on the other side, you've got your larger version. And I was pretty sure this plastic was just not up for the job, that it wasn't tough enough. But it has actually held up remarkably well. Now this won't do any huge jobs, but it actually works pretty good. You won't be able to take off some of the furnace doors. You'll need a heavier screwdriver for that, but this has sort of a nice rubber cushion grip. Everything is held in so far. These are a little bit loose on the side, but I haven't lost any bits so far, and I've been pleasantly surprised. For $2, I think it's worth it. You could find these at Walmart, Ace, many other places, sort of your generic screwdriver, but for this one, this particular model, it's held up well, and this one actually comes out the winner. I think this is the best value for $2. There's a lot better screwdrivers out there, but if you just need a cheap pocket screwdriver, this definitely fits the bill. All right, well, catch me in the next video. Like, subscribe. Appreciate you watching.